Lovely viewers, today's story is one that has everyone talking, and I promise you, it's going to keep you glued to the very end because this latest development is nothing short of shocking and emotional. Imagine this. After all the drama, all the rumors, and all the years of speculation, Song Joong-ki was reportedly seen at the hospital where Song Hye Kyo recently gave birth. Yes, you heard that right. The news is spreading like wildfire, and fans cannot keep calm. Is this just a coincidence? Or is there something much deeper going on between these two former lovers? When the first reports came in, fans thought it was just another baseless rumor. But then, multiple eyewitness accounts started emerging, and that changed everything. People who claimed to be at the hospital said they saw a man in a cap and mask, walking quickly and trying not to draw attention to himself. At first, nobody suspected anything, but when someone took a closer look and whispered, "Isn't that Song Joong-ki?" it sparked a frenzy. He reportedly kept his head down, avoided eye contact, and went straight into the VIP wing of the hospital, the same wing where Song Hye Kyo was recovering after giving birth. Now this is where things get interesting. Why would Joong-ki be at that hospital? Why now of all times? Is it possible that he was just visiting someone else? Or could there be a hidden reason that ties him directly to Hye Kyo's big moment? Fans are divided. Some believe it's just coincidence, while others insist this is no accident. And honestly, lovely viewers, the timeline of events makes this story too compelling to ignore. Think about this. Song Joong-ki has been quiet on social media lately. No big updates, no new public sightings. Until now. And the fact that this sighting happened right after news broke about Song Hye Kyo becoming a mother for the first time. That's the part that has everyone speculating wildly. Could he have gone there to congratulate her privately? Could this be a gesture of respect for their past relationship? Or, dare we even say it, could this mean they've been on better terms than we thought? Fans have been digging for more details, and what they found is even more jaw-dropping. According to some hospital insiders who spoke anonymously, Joong-ki didn't stay long. He arrived quietly, spent less than an hour inside, and then left without speaking to anyone outside. No photos were taken, at least none that have surfaced yet, but the description given by witnesses matches him perfectly. One person even claimed to have overheard a nurse saying, "That was him," after he left. So what does this mean? Was it just a friendly visit? Or is there more going on behind the scenes? And let's not forget the emotional weight of this moment. This is not just any hospital visit. This is the hospital where Song Hye Kyo gave birth. A new chapter in her life has begun, and Joong-ki showing up at this time adds a layer of mystery and nostalgia that fans can't stop talking about. Many are saying this proves he still cares in some way. Some are even wondering if he brought a gift for the baby, though that part is still unconfirmed. Just imagine the emotional roller coaster if that turns out to be true. Now here's where it gets even more intense. People online have started connecting this visit to his recent cryptic social media activity. Remember that post where he talked about new beginnings and respecting the past? At the time, fans thought it was about his career, but now they're wondering if that message was actually about Hye Kyo and this very moment. Could it be that Joong-ki wanted to show his support and leave things on a positive note? Or, and I know some of you are already thinking this, could it be that he still has unresolved feelings for her? Lovely viewers, the comments section has turned into a battlefield. Some fans are saying this is the sweetest thing ever, that it shows maturity and genuine kindness. Others are furious, saying Joong-ki should respect boundaries and let Hye Kyo live her new life without interference. And then there are the hopeless romantics who are praying this means there's still a spark between them. Honestly, the emotions are all over the place. Now picture this scenario. Song Hye Kyo holding her newborn and Joong-ki walks in. What do you think happened in that room? Was it a quiet exchange of congratulations? Did they share a heartfelt moment of closure? Or was it tense, with both of them avoiding the elephant in the room? We don't have those answers yet, but oh, how fans are dying to know. As we wait for more details to come out, one thing is certain. This sighting has reopened conversations that many thought were over forever. Their history, their divorce, the what-ifs. It's all back in the spotlight. And this isn't just trending in Korea, guys. This story is going viral globally because these two names together always spark massive interest. So what do you think, lovely viewers? Was this just a coincidence? Or does it mean something bigger? Do you think Joong still has feelings for Hye Kyo? Or was this purely an act of kindness and respect? And what about Hye Kyo? How do you think she felt seeing him there on such a significant day? I want to hear all your thoughts, so make sure to drop your opinions in the comments because this is a conversation none of us can ignore. And if you want me to dig deeper into this story and bring you every single detail as it unfolds, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications because this is only the beginning. Something tells me this story is going to get even more dramatic in the coming days. And trust me, you do not want to miss what happens next. This story is far from over. You see, the moment I started reading more insider reports and fan reactions, I realized that what's happening here is not just a simple hospital visit. This could very well be the beginning of something that changes everything we thought we knew about Song Joong and Song Hye Kyo. Think about it for a second. When people say they spotted Joong at the hospital, the first instinct is to assume it was just coincidence, right? Maybe he had another friend or family member there. But then why the secrecy? Why the mask and cap pulled so low that even fans had to take a second look before recognizing him? If it was an innocent visit, why not just walk in confidently? Why all this effort to stay hidden? That's what's fueling this storm, lovely viewers. This isn't just another celebrity sighting. This feels deliberate. Now let's dive deeper into the timeline because the timing of this visit is just too perfect to ignore. The news of Hye Kyo's delivery broke out barely 48 hours ago. And within that time, Joong appears at the very same hospital. For those of you who've been following these two since the descendants of the Sundays, you know how much their history still lingers in people's hearts. They weren't just any couple. They were the couple of a generation, the golden pair, the fairy tale that turned real, and then heartbreakingly fell apart. So seeing Joong making this quiet, almost secretive appearance feels like something out of a drama script. Now let's pause for a moment and imagine what could have gone down inside that hospital. Joong enters, escorted discreetly through a side door to avoid paparazzi. His steps quick but his heart pounding. He walks through those hallways, memories flooding back. Memories of love, of laughter, of what once was. When he finally reaches the VIP room, he takes a deep breath before knocking softly. And there she is, Song Hye Kyo, radiant yet exhausted, holding her newborn baby in her arms. The room goes silent for a second as they lock eyes. Can you picture that? The weight of all those years hanging in the air. Do they smile? Do they speak? Or do they just share a quiet, bittersweet moment? Lovely viewers, I can already see the comment section buzzing with theories because this scene is too powerful to ignore. Some people believe this was a moment of closure, an act of respect to congratulate someone who once meant the world to him. Others believe this visit could be the start of a reconciliation, not in the romantic sense necessarily, but at least in terms of healing old wounds. And then, of course, there are those who believe love never truly dies, and that maybe, just maybe, there's a tiny ember still burning between them. But let me take you even deeper into what people are saying online because the fan discussions have become almost like detective investigations. Some fans claim Joong has been seen acting differently in recent weeks. His interviews, his tone, his posts. They say there's a softness in his words that wasn't there before. There was even that one cryptic post where he wrote about second chances and unexpected paths. At the time, everyone thought it was career-related. But now, after this hospital sighting, those words have taken on a whole new meaning. And let's talk about Hye Kyo for a moment. How do you think she felt in that moment? She's just entered motherhood, a life-changing experience filled with overwhelming emotions. To then see someone from your past, someone who once shared your most intimate dreams, walk into that sacred space. It must have stirred something deep within her. Did she feel anger? Did she feel peace? Did she feel gratitude? We may never know for sure, but we can't deny that this meeting, if it truly happened, was emotionally charged on every level. Now, here's something even more intriguing. Rumors are circulating that Joong didn't come empty-handed. A nurse allegedly told a friend that he brought a small, elegant gift bag, wrapped in white and gold, with no visible branding. What was inside? Nobody knows for sure, but fans are speculating it could have been something meaningful. Maybe a baby gift, maybe flowers, maybe something personal only Hye Kyo would understand. Imagine if that gift held a handwritten note, something simple like "Congratulations" or "Wishing you happiness always." Just thinking about that gives me chills. Lovely viewers, the internet is divided into two camps right now. On one side you have the romantics, the people who are shipping this so hard, saying this is the beginning of a new chapter, that fate is bringing them together again in the most unexpected way. On the other side you have the realists, saying this is just a gesture of kindness, a way for Joong to show he holds no grudges, that life is too short for bitterness. Which side are you on? Are you rooting for a reunion, or do you think this was just a respectful, one-time gesture? Let me know in the comments because I know this debate is going to get intense. And let's not ignore the elephant in the room. What does this mean for the people currently in their lives? Joong reportedly has someone new, and Hye Kyo's love life has always been the subject of endless rumors. If Joong's visit was purely platonic, then maybe there's no issue. But if there's more to this, if this visit stirs old feelings, then things could get very complicated very fast. Now before you think this is the end of the story, let me tell you there's more. Because right after Joong reportedly left the hospital, fans say he was spotted at a nearby cafe, sitting alone, looking deep in thought. No phone in hand, no distractions, just staring out the window. Could he have been processing everything that just happened? Could he have been thinking about the life they once shared and the new life Hye Kyo has now? The image of him sitting there quietly after such a significant moment is haunting, isn't it? Lovely viewers, I want you to really imagine this entire sequence like you're watching a drama unfold in real life. The silent meeting, the unspoken emotions, the quiet exit, and then the solitary moment at the cafe. Doesn't it feel like something out of a script? And yet, this is real life. Or at least as real as the reports make it seem. Now let me ask you this. If you were in Joong shoes, would you have done the same thing? Would you have gone to the hospital to congratulate someone who was once the love of your life? Or would you have stayed away to avoid stirring up the past? And if you were Hye Kyo, how would you feel in that moment? Drop your answers because I know each of you has a different take, and I can't wait to read them. But don't go anywhere because this story is far from over. In fact, what I'm about to tell you next might blow your mind. It involves an alleged message Joong posted after the hospital visit, a message fans are dissecting like crazy for hidden meaning. What happened after Joong allegedly left that hospital has the entire internet going absolutely wild. Remember how I mentioned he was seen at a cafe nearby, sitting alone and looking deep in thought? Well, that was just the beginning because not long after that, something very interesting happened online. Joong posted something on his private social media account, and fans who managed to catch a glimpse before it disappeared are convinced it was connected to the hospital visit. So what did he post? According to several fan accounts, it was a simple picture of the sky at sunset, with the caption, "Some moments last forever in the heart." That's it. No names, no tags, no obvious references. But in the world of fans who read into every detail, this was enough to ignite a full-blown storm. The comments were immediate and relentless. Is this about her? Did he see the baby? What does this mean? Within minutes, screenshots were circulating everywhere, and that caption became the #1 trending topic among his fans. Now let's pause and think about this together. If you had just visited someone from your past, someone who once meant the world to you, and you posted something like that, what would it mean? Would it be a sign of closure, a sign of nostalgia, or something much deeper? Lovely viewers, I don't know about you, but this feels way too emotional to be random. The timing alone makes it suspicious, and when you combine that with the fact that he deleted the post after just a few hours, it screams significance. Why delete it if it was just a normal sunset photo? Why take it down unless you didn't want people to connect the dots? And speaking of connections, let's talk about what some sharp-eyed fans noticed in that photo. Are you ready for this? In the reflection on the glass, there's what appears to be a hospital building in the distance. Yes, you heard me right. People zoomed in, enhanced the photo, and are now claiming it was taken near the very hospital where Hye Kyo gave birth. Whether that's true or just fans reading too much into things, we can't say for sure, but the fact that this theory exists only adds to the mystery. Now, here's where things get even more emotional. There are whispers, unconfirmed, but coming from sources that have been right before, that Joong actually got to see the baby. Let that sink in for a moment. If that's true, if he really laid eyes on Hye Kyo's child, then this story takes on a whole new dimension. Because then the question becomes, what did he feel in that moment? Was there a pang of sadness? A sense of what could have been? Or just pure happiness for her, knowing she's found joy even if it's not with him? Lovely viewers, just thinking about the possibilities makes my heart ache a little. And now the speculation is reaching fever pitch. People are asking, what if the baby looks like Joong? Of course, that's pure fan fantasy at this point, but it shows you how far this conversation has gone. Entire threads are filled with theories. People are digging up old interviews, old quotes, anything that could hint at where these two stand today. It's like the entire world is watching this real-life drama unfold, and no one can look away. But what about Hye Kyo? That's the question everyone wants answered. How is she reacting to all this? Well, so far she's been completely silent. No posts, no statements, nothing. And that silence is only making people more curious. Some fans say she'll break her silence soon, maybe with a subtle post of her own. Others believe she's choosing peace and privacy, focusing only on her baby right now. But if I know one thing, it's that the moment she does speak, whether through a caption, a photo, or even an interview, the internet is going to explode all over again. Lovely viewers, I can't stop thinking about that hospital scene. Imagine her sitting there, tired but glowing, holding her baby, and then suddenly that familiar figure walks in. Did they talk about the past? Did they talk about the future? Or did they keep it simple? Just congratulations and nothing more? And here's another thought. What if someone close to them leaks a photo from that meeting? Can you imagine the chaos that would cause? That single image would break the internet faster than anything we've seen this year. And the theories don't stop there. Some people are now speculating that Joong and Hye Kyo have been on speaking terms for a while, that this visit wasn't spontaneous at all but something planned quietly between them. Maybe they agreed to meet so he could personally congratulate her, maybe even make peace once and for all. If that's true, then this isn't just a casual hospital visit. It's a sign of a deeper understanding between two people who shared a history the world will never forget. But then comes the million-dollar question. What happens now? Will Joong and Hye Kyo remain just distant friends? Will they completely cut ties after this? Or could this be the start of something unexpected? Something that no one saw coming? I know some of you in the comments are already saying, they'll never get back together, while others are typing, love always finds a way. And honestly, that's what makes this so fascinating, because in the world of love and destiny, anything is possible. Lovely viewers, this story has so many layers, and we're only scratching the surface. The emotions, the nostalgia, the mystery. Everything about it feels like a real-life K-drama playing out before our eyes. And the best part, we're all part of this conversation together. So tell me, what do you think that deleted post really meant? Do you believe he saw the baby? Do you think there's any chance, no matter how small, that this could lead to something more? Share your thoughts, because I'm reading every single comment, and your theories might just be featured in my next video. And trust me when I say this, the story isn't over yet. I'm hearing whispers that there's more to come, that people close to the situation might speak up soon. And if that happens, I'll be right here to break it all down for you with every single detail. So stay tuned, because this drama is just getting started, and you do not want to miss what happens next.